Joining me now is Representative Steve King, who's pushed for reform at the ATF. Sir, is there any indication that Eric Holder knew that this was a problem and had been notified and told that there was going to be big problems with this program?
Well, Eric, I can't quite make that allegation at this point from the facts that we know, but I will say this, that Eric Holder's office advised the acting director of ATF that he shouldn't speak to Congress. And so that's an indication there must have been a reason that they didn't want him speaking to Congress. Congress has got to get to the truth. I think they got a good measure of the truth from the acting director, and now we'll see how far it went up the line. And I'm very interested in this. I think that there will be some more people come in under oath, and we should get to the bottom of these facts sometime in the next few weeks or months.
Right. I think Darrell Issa and Senator Grassley are looking into it. So tell me about the ATF from your perspective. You think it could be, what, reformed, revamped, or just completely eliminated?
It'd be hard to eliminate them. They've got such a long and deep tradition. They reach into so many different areas. I mean, it's the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives now. But there's much that I think that we could do to reform them. Most of what I've brought for legislation to reform them has been cleaning up just the messy, heavy-handed things that come out of the ATF. And there's a cultural thing there that I'm concerned about. They don't seem to be accountable. Now, this is going to be a good test to find out how accountable they can be. But the real tragedy here is Agent Brian Terry losing his life in service of protecting our borders, and the intransigence with which the ATF acted. And you would think that as soon as they found out about the two guns on the site of the killing, they would have stepped forward and said, here is Fast and Furious, we're sorry we made a colossal mistake. But they weren't that forthcoming, and now we'll probably have to pull some more information out of them.
Congressman, about 2,000 guns into the hands of Mexican drug lords. Any question that we're going to find more of these guns showing up here at crime scenes in America?
If you spread enough guns around, sooner or later they're going to show up. I think they will. I think we'll find more of them. This is such a bizarre plot or plan. It's just hard to imagine how it was conceived or how they pulled it off without it being, let's say, leaked out before it got this far. When you think about putting 1,700, maybe more than that, guns out into the United States and knowing they're going to go to Mexico, and thinking that you're going to plot the data points when the serial numbers show up with these guns at crime scenes, it's akin to the Fish and Wildlife Service banding migratory waterfowl and then recording where those animals or where the birds are taken when they're bagged. It doesn't work out so well for the duck or the goose, but they can track where the migrations were. And to apply that to guns with a lethal weapon like that, it's breathtaking when you think about how it got started, how it grew as far as it did. And my hat's off to Senator Grassley and Chairman Congressman Issa for stepping up and taking this issue on. There are a lot of issues to take on in Congress.
Right.
This is an important one for sure.
We agree, sir. Thank you very much for your time, Congressman.